Well guys, welcome. It's the final video in this little series of ghost stories revisiting back in Murdered. You got to pronounce it like that. So, let's just jump in. Now, this last section is in the overworld rather than little like sub things like the church. Speaking of church, this is where we're going to start for our first two. So, you leave the church, heading across the beach, up this side of the dock here, hang a left, right down to the end, and ignore that collectible for now because we're not doing that. Reveal this and then walk up, or in my case, glitch through, so you have to just, on a second attempt though, you can walk up, right down to the end, and boom, there is number one. These are gas tanks, and this is Eternal Flame. So heading back down there, and this little shack, just straight across, reveal that, there's number two. Just nice and close to each other. You find that with this one, they're like scattered around each of the, in the overworld, they're just scattered around by each of the subsections. So, this is Wolf Salem Bank there. This is the back of the apartments where we first died. So, right down the end, hang a left, follow the path round, and there you go, number three. And then that point's actually relevant. We'll come back here in a second, but in the meantime, just going to hang down here, take a right, pass through this fence, and there's a little alleyway to the right. There it is. I don't know why I'm spinning my camera around so much as I am. But this is number four right there. And then, again, I don't know why I've wandered off, because I need to go back right there to possess this cat. Now, once you're in cat mode, you've got to meow. But once you're in cat mode, you can start jumping around and climbing stuff. So you just go straight down the end of this alley, climb in, jump in, doing all the things that only a cat can do. You zigzag back and forth across this, climbing up. Just keep going until as far as you can. And when you're in the cat... Oh, whoa. As always. You can't grab this one though in cat mode. You have to jump out because it's a bit higher. But that's number 5. As you can see, 11 more to go. So heading back to where we caught number 3. You'll see this main little thing in the middle here. That's where we're heading. So in the middle, just straight over. Number 6 is done. And then from there, just headed right the way across. And then again, right next to it, in this little middle section, is number 7. Now, what you want to do is just leave this area and just zigzag down the road here. I mean, literally, God, I'm terrible on that camera. That crashed car. Remember the crashed car? We're back the other side of literally where we just picked up the other one. There's number 8. 8 found. 8 to go, yeah? 8 to go. There we go. That was number 8.
Gas station's not far from here. I should check it out.
All right, Ronan, let's check out the gas station. So that was just by the wrecked car. So literally in the left corner from where we just were was the last one. Heading out to this gas station. Pick that up, why not? You see that guy on the phone there? Heading to the guy on the phone. Reveal him. But just wandering straight down there. You see the couple on the bench? Just the other side of them two. Just behind there. Come on, pick it up. Oh, God, I take my time, don't I? Anyhow, there we go. There's your next one. And you can see just on the left there, that's the entrance to the cemetery, and there's a park just behind us. But what we're going to do is just to the right, opposite there, is a construction site. Now there's 2 here, but you have to go back into cat mode. So what you need to do is stick those to... Don't take the ramp. For some reason I've gone up these pallets here on the side. I don't know why, because I'm jumping straight across there. Don't know what I was doing there. Anyway, yeah, again, follow it round, climb up that piece of cloth. Eventually, here you go, climb up the piece of cloth. Up to the top. And because these ones on the floor, you can collect them as a cat. So there you go. There was number 10, was it? Was that 10? 6 left to go? Yeah, number 10. For some reason, cat didn't want to jump up there. Don't know why. Anyway, just head right this time. And again, following it up round, climbing up. Wait, there we go. That was well disciplined as my actual cat. There you go. There's our next one, and that's number 11. 5 more to get. So we're pretty much done with this construction site, so let's get out of there. But we're going to stick around this cemetery area. First, just hang this immediate right, follow it round, and just in the corner. Don't know why I went over there, it's over here. Just decided to wander off, as I do, bumbling through life. I'm awesome. Right, so we literally just got our back to the cemetery there. There's this construction site we went to. This park, what I'm going to do is just head past the park, keep going around. You can see that's already revealed. I've just cut back to when I previously... Yeah, you have to reveal the staircase. climb up the staircase. Bit of fun with my editing, you know, because I'm a knob. But after you've done the cemetery, you unlock your ability here to jump across stuff. So now we can pick up this one for you. And then just hop down, back outside the cemetery, using our ability to hop up to the other side of this wall. Right, dude, how are you doing? Pick it up, and we are done. Only 2 more left to go. We're rocking through these. So we're at the cafe here, and the camera looks like it's been around. That's the insane asylum. So just using that yellow cab there as a marker. Follow it around, there's a cafe. Heading into that top left corner. Again, revealing a set of stairs. Eventually, when I can be bothered. Fuck, I'm shit at doing this. Anyway, up the top, and we get the next one. That leaves 1 left to do. So let's just go back to the front of the insane asylum, as you can see there, and just tuck it around. There's all 16. You are welcome. So it's been a blast. Just thought I'll revisit these and just do my first attempt at achievement guides, whatever you want to call it. Don't know if there is achievement for getting them all. But anyway, that's another ghost story, so we'll listen.
I've all seen them by the side of the road. These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye, like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.